My name is Mia, I'm an artist and this is my van, Hermie Hawk. This is a Ford Transit 2007 model, medium wheelbase, high top, so obviously I can stand up in it, some people can't. For me, because I knew that I was going to spend a lot of time in my van and I'm quite a visual person, so I knew that I wanted to spend a bit of extra time and money on how it looks. This is pallet wood, so literally pre-pallet wood ripped off and then put together again. I also made sure that I tried to find the dirtiest, oldest pallets, like not so dirty and old that they're rotten, but that they've got these beautiful patterns. All of this is standard and stained, obviously. This is Osmo white wood wax. It's really nice stuff. It also conditions the wood, so it's sort of got extra added benefits. Over to the tiles, I just thought they were awesome and I had to have them. There's no other better explanation for that, really. I think I bought the tiles the first week that I actually started the conversion, because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have those tiles, and I just bought them. This is my sink. This is a combined sink and hob unit. We go hob here and sink here. It's a SMEV 9277, I think. There is like a really annoying hole for a tap that I don't use. I don't have a tap. I do have a gravity sink, as some people like to call it. So basically, this is my water tank that slides out. So let's put this away as well. That slides out over the sink, and then boom. In this drawer there is a cool box. That doesn't work anymore because it fell out and broke, but never mind. So I wanted, and that's basically it. And then here is a little bit of space, but then this is my dirty water in there. And then in the corner here is, I'm not sure you can see it at all, but that's my gas tank in there. It's a Gaslow 11 kilo tank. Kitchen tabletop is free scaffolding board I got from a local company. It says Cant Scaff, so a bit of nice local history. I had to glue about 2.5 of them together to get the full length of it, and then I've stained it God knows how many times and varnished it on top of that. I wanted to have a door into the cab. It opens up like this. So the door has insulation here. This is to block out the rest of the light. Carpet, so it kind of looks like a normal bulkhead. It's not very secure, this like little thing here, so I figured out after I had to break into my own van because I left the keys in the back, but it does the job. So this is my seat/clothing box. So this box has clothing in it, well, or whatever you want to put in it really, and then use it as a seat, and you can move it. So if I need to carry an insane amount of stock or pick up stuff that's heavy or whatever, then it can go out the van and is not in the way of anything. On the bottom there's plywood, and I put felt on it, so A, it doesn't slide around much, and B, it doesn't scratch my lovely wooden flooring. I wanted the flooring and that sort of dark tone to be a sort of reoccurring theme in the van, together with the white wood, so I've tried to get the same effect in different places in the van. So I knew I would have to have a beastmaker in my van. It is a fingerboard that you use for climbing training, and you basically do lots of exercises on it, so you can either hang on it or do pull-up training, but it's very good to have in the van if you don't have access to any training centres, like if you go on a long trip or something, you can just do a little session on it. So I made these cupboards. Again, this is pallet wood, the same kind of pallet wood that I used for the other cupboard doors. It opens up towards you. But yeah, all of these comes up, and then there's just a large space in between. I haven't sectioned up really. I wanted to try and make a bed that was as big as possible. This is a medium wheelbase, so there isn't going to be a lot of space in the back. I want it to be quite a versatile space, so I designed it so that you can remove the midsection of this bed in case, for example, I want to transport a large painting. So if I just show you that, then basically, so these are all the support pillars for the bed, and then you can remove the mattress, and basically this in the midsection here just comes off. So this is my storage space. I use it mainly for transporting a lot of stock, but when I go on trips with it, this is where I hang my jackets. This is just cable ties that I've put, clothing hangers on. I do have a bit of light there. Can put some LED lights on. This is wheel. Again, you can put some shoes in there. My batteries are under here, electricity behind there, and then to access it, I sort of design it in a way that you can still have it quite functional, but if you need it, you can access all of it. There you go, that's the electrics panel. This is my solar charge controller. It's a 40 amp one. You go blade fuse box. I made a habit of trying to not just name everything, but put how many amps the fuse is as well, because it's easy to forget. So that is the batteries. There's another one. 140 amp hours both. I actually got most of the instruction of how it puts together from Nate's guidebook, which was absolutely great. So actually most of this will be, if not the same, very slightly different from what he did. I've got 2 main lighting rings, number 1, some in the front and some in the back. I've also got 2 strip lights, which is number 1 is under the bed there, so under the cupboard under the bed, which is quite cozy. I actually never use it properly a lot. And then the second one is under here because it gets ridiculously dark, so if you want to find anything and it's dark, it's pretty pointless. These are my curtains. I wanted to make some blackout curtains and also potentially have them insulated because the window's only a single glass, so it gets, well, either very hot or very cold. So what I did was, this is some wool that I got from a fabric shop, and you can, this is one of the things I've yet to do. I need to put a string on here, but so basically this is the side of the window that opens. So you can rip off one of the sides, or you can take them both off. You can actually take off the curtains altogether if you need to. I did not have any experience. I didn't even have a license before I decided to build a van. Nate's guide was a huge help. It's so well structured. You can kind of find the different sections really, really easily, and the information is really consistent. And as well, one of the things I really loved about the guide was that I had like a shopping bit at the end. So instead of having to search hours and hours and hours on like, you know, what gas tank is the best one, or, you know, where, then it was just a link to it. And then if it suited my needs, then to be honest, I just got the same thing because it was the easiest thing to do. If it hadn't been for the guides, honestly, I would probably still be doing it.
So how are you finding van life?
Overall, really good. I really love the simplicity of it, and it's really nice just living out the van and nothing else, jumping in a lake for showers, that sort of thing.
And you kind of use it to help support your actual business, which is creating art and selling it, so you use it to transport it around?
Yeah, so I sell a lot of markets. I sell my t-shirt designs, prints on my paintings. So I'm kind of, I knew that my van, I was going to have to use it for several things, so that really heavily influenced the design of it. A lot of it is designed to maximise the space, try and shove things to the corners. It's worked out pretty perfectly, to be honest. I can fit, if I'm doing 2 events, for example, I can fit the stuff for 1 event under there and then the rest of it in this section. And then if there's anything left over, you just plonk it on the bed, and that's pretty much.
So you can kind of go off to do an event somewhere,
yeah,
and you're living in it, so you're not paying for like hotels.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
You've got your stuff, so you got your transport.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
That's really cool.
That was the idea of it, and like next year I'm hoping to do more festivals, so it becomes more of that sort of live work space.
Do you want to talk about your art and the sort of things that you create?
Yeah, so I'm an artist. I'm mainly a painter. I create large oil paintings that are inspired by storytelling, fairy tales, mythology. It's kind of paintings that are designed to make people think. And it's kind of like, it's never a statement, it's always inviting people to engage with it and ask questions about it. And then on the other side, the business side of things, I create t-shirt designs, and I do sort of a lot of colourful animal illustration.
Like the one you're wearing right now.
So this tiger, for example.
So you should definitely check out her website and buy some t-shirts.
Please do.
How comfy is your bed?
It's not very comfy, actually. It's an old bouldering mat from the arch. It's pretty awful. I've also now put some packaging foam on the other side of it. It's one of the things that as soon as I earn some money again, I'm going to buy a proper mattress because it's not quality. But it's nice. It's really cozy. It's not that bad.